Oh, well, I better turn that down or I won't be able to go live, probably. Because I don't think we're supposed to have commercial music on our live streams. Right. So, I kind of bit nervous about what I got to speak about tonight. However, so yeah, I'm a bit like, sorry, I was just reading a comment that just came up. So I'm just going to share this, and I am a little bit nervous about talking about this topic, and I am a little bit nervous about what I've posted on Facebook tonight. I'm a bit fucking ranty, I know that, so look out. So if you're not in a ranty mood, please, goodbye. Get off the live stream. But I've got a fuckload to say because I am fired up tonight, for sure. Hey Tanya, long time no see. Of course I'll be okay. 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 All right, so let's share this. So, good luck. Ain't no fucking luck. I fucking create this shit. There's no damn thing about luck. There is nothing about luck at all. I do believe that we create everything, and I believe that if we rely on luck, then like what the fuck? Or like buying a lottery ticket, for example. Like let's wait on buying a lottery ticket instead of doing something the fuck about it. Nothing wrong with that. That's fine. Everyone can do what they want. Okay? Totally there with that. And it's very interesting. So I'm going to fucking speak to this, right? Because I am fired up, and I knew that it would cause a spout, and even the blog post that I wrote, and I meant to put on the thing of my live stream, on the topic of my live stream, okay, I'm getting on a roll here, okay? Bear with me. My hair's all kind of oily because I went and had a massage today. It's a bit annoying me. However, okay, so the comment that disrupted me, okay, as I jumped on this live stream, was what I actually shared on Facebook, and I wasn't going to share it, okay, about the, everyone, I've got about 50 messages in my inbox. Please don't take it personally if I don't reply to those messages about let's put a heart on the wall to spread breast cancer alert or whatever the fuck. And I don't even fucking, I just, obviously I see what it is and I leave it. Why? Okay, for a fucking, you know, people, and the comment is that, you know, like I just said on there, because I don't even know who the woman is that died. Apparently she's some famous woman. I don't even fucking know who she is. But I've got all these fucking messages in my inbox. Put a heart on your wall. Put a heart on your wall. Put a heart on your wall. What the fuck does a heart on your fucking wall do? Like, don't you remember when we used to get chainmail messages in the fucking letterbox and people would be like, oh, that's bad, you know, chuck it in the bin, just ignore it. How is that not the same as all the chainmail shit that comes through the fucking inbox of your Facebook or email and people fucking buy that stuff? Like, can somebody tell me? I want to know people's thoughts on this shit, yeah? I want you to tell me, like, you know, share your honest opinions. Like, am I being a bitch, right? Because the comment that just said on there, like I said, I don't even know. I said, I don't even know what the fuck this person is, right? I don't even know who the fuck she is either, right? Because I don't. But I shared Natasha's post. Go and check on my wall, okay? I shared Natasha's post because Natasha said something like, I'll read it out to you so you're up to date, okay? Because I wasn't going to say anything. Then I opened my Facebook feed and her comment, like her thing for some reason was right at the top of my feed, right? And I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to say something because it kind of pisses me off because it's not the first time that this sort of chainmail stuff comes through and everybody fucking buys it, right? So Natasha actually said, so how about we raise awareness about how to prevent getting breast cancer or any other form of cancer instead of sending around a useless chain message. The lifestyles we are leading are causing the cancers, the foods we are eating, the toxic chemicals in our personal care products, the poisoning of our water supply, and so on. For example, Dove deodorant, which is full of aluminium, which is proven to cause breast cancer, has the pink ribbon on its product. Like, yeah, you don't engage in those things either, because it's just like it honestly doesn't make sense to me, okay? And I guess that's why I'm doing the work that I'm fucking doing, because I don't work a 9-to-5 job. I don't fucking buy into the system. Okay, I'm creating a whole new fucking system because that sort of thing, it's kind of like, and then the comment that just got, that distracted me was like, wow, wow, Hannah, for someone who, you know, harps on about, what did she say? For someone who spouts on about compassion, you sure aren't coming across as a very compassionate person. Doesn't matter whether you know who the fuck she is or not. She just lost a battle with cancer and 2 little boys just lost their mama. And I said, yeah, I know. I said, I just helped bury my ex-boyfriend's fucking mother of cancer. She died of cancer 4.5 years, and then I just helped him bury her. So don't fucking come talking to me about compassion, because the same fucking thing that I wanted to talk about on this live stream is exactly that, right? Hurricane Irma. Did you jump on the negative bandwagon, right? Honestly, how long has society been harping on about Donald Trump saying, you know, like all this shit around, you know, like, I didn't even listen to that either. You know, all I heard was all this negative stuff, and I just kind of don't give it my energy, but I need to say something because it's pissing me right the fuck off, because this hurricane's coming through and people's lives and homes are getting lost and destroyed and everyone's going, oh my fucking God. And it's like how long has Donald Trump been in fucking presidency? Like, I don't know, is it a year? It must be close to a year or 6 months or something, right? Somebody tell me, right? And it's kind of like, you know, for this long, we have, you know, been like feeding this negative, like virtue or negative thing about Donald Trump. Like, ultimately, he is living his life just like everyone else. And I think the thing that's shitting me the most, January has sworn in, thank you, and I'll get to the other messages in a minute. It's like, you know, I don't quite understand how everyone, you know, so that's what are we now, August? Okay, or September. That's 9 months. 9 months of hatred, 9 months of focus, and it was probably before then everyone's focusing on him. Oh my God, he's going to get sworn in, and like, you know, I said this last night, I didn't even want to talk about this shit. I don't like talking about this shit, but last night when I jumped on live stream, something came up in my feed, and it triggered, you know, it kind of distracted me from what I was actually going to talk about on live stream last night, and I just trust that. Just like when I was doing the dishes tonight, and all this stuff came through, and I'm having deja vu as I fucking speak about this, so I must be needing to talk about it. When I was doing the dishes tonight, it was so strong about talk about, you know, like, did you jump on the negative bandwagon of Donald Trump? Are you, one, going to own that? Are you going to take responsibility? And what are you going to do about future thoughts and feelings about all our leaders, right? Because there's so many people that are anti-vaccinations, anti-war, anti-graffiti on the wall, anti-this, anti-that, and honestly, you know, like, we talk about, okay, so talk about compassion. Oh, Hannah, for somebody who harps on about fucking, you know, compassion all the time, you're not being very compassionate about someone who just, you know, had to, you know, they buried their fucking mother. I'm like, well, I don't know who this woman is. Fucking Hurricane Irma's just come through, and I'm telling you guys that you fucking created it. Like, come on. You know, like, if you had all these negative views about Donald Trump, which I don't really know him from a bar of soap, to be honest, just like the woman who, I don't know, everyone's sending around these breast cancer fucking hearts. You know, like, honestly, like, can we just really wake the fuck up? And yes, I'm being very blunt and very to the point right now, but I've kind of had enough of it. Yeah, I've kind of got to the point where it's like, yes, we can be all loving and compassionate. There's a time for love and there's a time for compassionate love, okay? And it's just, you know, like, ultimately, okay, talk about truth. Who fucking knows who created that hurricane? Maybe the collective consciousness did. Maybe the government did. Who fucking knows? But everyone wants to blame someone, don't they? But we can't take responsibility for our negative fucking feelings, can we? Okay? Yes, I'm being negative. Yes, I'm angry. Yes, I'm fired up right now. However, there's a difference between bagging someone the fuck out and actually owning how you're feeling and doing something about it. I can sit here and say this because I'm creating life-changing fucking courses, putting myself out to the world, creating awareness in consciousness, and doing something the fuck about it. So I have a right to fucking sit here and talk about it. But all these people who sit there and point the finger at Donald Trump because everybody else is, what the actual fuck, right? And I've had enough of people sending me love hearts like, let's spread breast cancer awareness. Yes, let's all focus on cancer, shall we? Hooray, for fuck's sake, when the fuck are we gonna wake up? I've honestly had enough, eh? Oh my God. I'm sorry, do we get it now? Please share this video if you think that it might help wake some people up, because I know I'll probably get backlash from this. I've fucking been getting it everywhere else, so why the fuck not should I get it on live stream too? You want to fucking have a go at me? Go for it. Alright, I'm going to read these comments. Yeah, I'm fired up tonight because I've honestly had enough, yeah? Please share your comments. I want to talk about this shit, yeah? There's a couple of you that have. Please, there's a lot more people that are watching that are not shared their comments yet, so please share your comments. Alright. So yeah, so you don't engage in those things. Yeah, there's a point where I don't engage in things. Like even Donald Trump, I mean, he's a fucking powerful leader. You know, like I kind of admire him. He's living his life. He has worked hard to get to where he is. I don't even know what he does. I don't even know that there's, you know, fires and hurricanes and shit until someone shares it on social media, because I don't watch the news because I'm creating a new reality. And that's the thing about, you know, it's like focusing, what we focus on most of the time we bring about, not as just in our personal lives, but as a whole collective. And until we wake the fuck up, the new earth is going to be completely fucking destroyed. A lot of people are going to get wiped out, and then we're going to create a new earth. But we don't have to go that way because we have a choice about our tomorrow by what we do today, yeah? Oh my God, I'm super fired up. Okay, what is this? Okay. It is the same. It doesn't do anything for anyone other than getting likes from people who wouldn't normally like it for popularity's sake. Yeah, is that for like breast cancer? Because that's the thing. I'm reading your comment, Matt. It's like, you know, like, let's share a heart on the wall for Facebook for breast cancer awareness. Like, one, we're focusing on cancer. What we focus on, we bring about, yeah? Two, what does putting a heart on the wall actually achieve? Can somebody tell me that? Tell me what the heart on the wall achieves, and maybe I will do it if it's going to change the way people feel and mother themselves, because breast cancer, ultimately, if we look at the metaphysical reason, is just a lack of mothering of their own self. So a lack of self-care, yeah? Ultimately, resentment. Cancer is resentment. Where it is in the body shows what the resentment is about. And I understand, like, I just buried my ex's mother in the ground from cancer. Like, I wasn't that close to it. Like, I was only with him for 3-4 months, right? But I fucking was there when at the end, and it's fucking hard, and it threw me into the ground as well. Okay, so, you know, it's not that I'm treading on this lightly, and all the medical systems are there for a reason, and I value them, and they are there to help people. I understand. All I'm trying to do is try and figure out what putting a heart on the wall actually does to stop people getting cancer. Because if we can take the focus away from cancer and actually focus on every single, imagine, is every single person who got one of those messages actually went, ooh, where do I need to take more self-care for myself? Ooh, where do I need to release resentment in my life? Ooh, where can I work on myself so that I don't get cancer, so that the world doesn't get cancer? Where can I stop being judgmental of other people so that I'm stop putting that energy into the world? Now, you might turn around saying, oh, well, you're being pretty nasty and pretty judgmental tonight, Hannah, and I've fucking had enough, right? There's a time for being compassionate, and there's a time for compassionate love, right? Tough fucking compassionate love. Tonight is the night, yeah? I've kind of hit my limit. Okay, Robin says her brother unicycled around Australia to raise money for breast cancer. They collect 5-cent pieces to make a ginormous heart and donated millions to cancer research. Her brother won the gold Logie for portraying in Molly Meldrum. I think I know. I know who you're talking about now. Okay, thank you for explaining that. I got the heart too, but didn't share it for similar reasons, but have been following Connie's story because I met her brother, Samuel, years ago at a diabetes fundraising walk in Melbourne years ago, and he signed my shirt. He's a really lovely guy. So, you know, like people that have got a emotional connection to something are gonna obviously, you know, take action on something. And that's the thing, right? So when we, you know, have a close connection to something, of course we feel strongly about something. We've met the person, we, you know something, we've been through the journey ourselves, right? We can have that bit more connection to it. However, I'm just trying to, I guess, bring awareness that, you know, if every fucking person stopped listening to the news and the media, I've been speaking about this on live stream and blogs for the past kind of 3 days, so it must be in the air, right? It's like, listen to what is going on behind what you're seeing, feeling, knowing, right? Because there's a lot more than meets the eye, yeah? And as I said in my blog, I think yesterday, you know, like with what's coming, you know, like, and this has been predicted for years, like eons of years even, right? Yeah, stop watching the news. Yeah, like I don't watch the news, Nikisha, and this is the thing. It's like, I just see what's coming up on Facebook and I just got all these fucking messages and I've just fucking had enough. And I'm like, well, people wake the fuck up, because it's like social media, TV, like I don't even turn the TV on. Occasionally I watch Game of Thrones, but the season's just finished, so I won't watch that till apparently 2019. I've got my shows, but it's just like, and also I guess I'm at a point in myself where it's like, I know in myself, yeah, you cut cable too. I guess I'm in a point in myself where, you know, obviously everybody knows what I've just been through. So yes, I'm fired up. Yes, I have anger. Yes, under that anger is sadness, right? And I've been fucking channeling that anger. You saw me yesterday. I felt on fire. This morning I woke up in a fucking ball of tears. With my kind of anger that's coming out. It's almost like, but the thing is, and when I said that, you know, Hurricane Irma, did you jump on the negative bandwagon of Donald Trump? It's kind of like this thing, and I actually watched the, I don't know, I found Hurricane Irma stuff on Instagram this morning, and it started making me cry. That's when my crying started, you know, but obviously went into my own stuff crying. And it's like, you know, the world is, you know, dying, and everybody's just keep on living like nothing is happening, right? Everyone's like, oh yeah, let's put a heart on the wall for breast cancer awareness. Yeah, let's keep continuing to focus on breast cancer. And, you know, like, let's focus on cancer. Like, I always come back to, and she came through just before and I didn't say it, but what's her name? Mother Teresa. And I've spoken about this before. She always comes in and says, you know, if you were to invite me to an anti-war rally, I would not attend. If you invite me to a peace rally, I will come. Tell me, I want you to tell me why she would say that. I'm listening. Please tell me. Waiting for comments. And I know you guys that are watching me, like, get it. I understand that. I guess it comes to a point where I've, I guess, had, like, you know, it's just like, oh, how much more of this is, you know, like, do I need to speak to this, I guess. And yeah, I guess I do need to speak to it every now and again, because, yeah, let's rally for peace. Yes, everybody give me some love hearts if you'd like to rally for peace. Let's, you know, like, let's just focus on peace and love. And honestly, you know, whoever gets voted into government, can we just, like, celebrate that they've achieved their goals that they want to achieve in their life? Because I just wrote a blog about, you know, when I share my dreams and goals. Yes, love hearts, thank you. Let's rally for peace. The fact that, you know, there's a lot of, you know, people that, I feel a bit calmer now. I obviously need to say that shit, but it was just like, oh my God, like, when are people going to wake up to the fact, you know, like, that this whole, like, everybody felt it too, you know, with Donald Trump for quite some time, for many months. It was just like, Trump, 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 Trump. All it was in the media was Trump, Trump. Oh, he's bad and this and da da da. And it's just like, oh, like that hurricane is the largest in history. Like, if we're not careful, we are going to have a global catastrophe, right? If we keep focusing on this sort of stuff. Yeah, exactly. The more we support positive actions, the more hope we spread. Yeah. I'm wondering if that's what you mean about, you know, spreading a heart on the wall or something. I'm not sure, but it is that the more we support positive actions, the more hope we spread. And I guess I'm wondering what you're talking about there, Nicole. If you're talking about specifically about the heart on the wall or something else, because, oh, you're talking about my answer to why Mother Teresa said that, because it is that. It is the, you know, the more we support positive action, the more hope we spread. It's like whatever we're focusing on most of the time is what is coming into our reality, you know. And I needed to get that out tonight, obviously. Kristen says, I didn't share it either. First feeling, oh no, another one. Yeah, I've got so many. Why share it in a PM to make me share it on my page? Yep, you can share it publicly, and if I resonate, I share 100%. I like to share it publicly. I like to help if it resonates and makes sense to me. In that case, I ignored it. I had the same question. Is it helping if I have a heart on my wall, especially if I don't truly resonate? If the heart is meant to send love and healing, it would make sense, but it didn't feel like it. No, me neither. On the other hand, I do know people who do take responsibility for healing cancer and still die. Exactly. But again, this specific heart message didn't feel like it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Mother Teresa, sorry, I got sidetracked there, Nicole. But it is, yeah, it is that thing. Yeah, exactly. I don't post hearts either. I don't see what it does. And that's why I'm just, I guess I was fired up about it, because someone just commented saying, oh, for a compassionate person, Hannah, you know, like, I can't believe that you said that. You don't know who the fuck she is. And I'm like, it's somebody in the media, just like Donald Trump. So, real action. Yes? Yeah, social media is great. What are we doing in our day-to-day lives? Yes, I run my business online. Yes, I'm creating everything online. And it's the day-to-day actions that we're doing that ripples out. It's how we're feeling inside most of the time that ripples out. Yes, I've been in a lot of grief lately, but it's not that I've been fucking denying it. I've been feeling that, right? And this is a difference between, like I said, I almost put on the on the heading of this live stream, right? And the difference between being negative and projecting that and actually owning it and feeling it to shift it and transform it, because there's a difference in throwing stuff at somebody or actually owning it and allowing it to dissipate and you be the transformer. For sure, go for that, Nicole. Definitely. Love that. That is love in action right there. Love that. So does anyone have any questions? I have said exactly what I needed to say. That was building up for a while because I did the dishes and I'm like, I'm going to write my blog first because that flowed out of me. And I just got more and more fired up because I'm like, oh, you know, and that's the thing, like, it's not the first time that those hearts have come around either in, you know, in the comments, or I don't know if it was always cancer. I just kind of see it and I'm like, oh, another one, you know, and I honestly, you know, if it had come from somebody who was actually creating and taking massive fucking action in the world, maybe I would take note. But the people who are actually doing something about changing the shit that's on the planet don't do that sort of stuff. Why? Why don't the leaders do that sort of stuff? Because they're not. They understand and they get the bigger picture. They understand the laws of manifestation, that whatever the fuck we focus on most of the time is what we create in our reality. Alright, I'm just going to turn my Wi-Fi off because for some reason it goes all funny. Okay, so So Carly, I was reading Carly's comment. It says, okay, yeah, I got the heart too and just didn't feel the need to make sure I know I care because my beautiful mum has had breast cancer twice now and is my strength and my inspiration to keep going and push through my diseases. I understand and think it's nice, but yeah, it didn't feel right for me. Saying a prayer would be more effective. Yes. Yes. Like my auntie. She is in Tampa, in Florida. Right in the fucking thick of the hurricane right now. And I sent her an email because she didn't answer her phone the other day. And I sent her an email and I was like, you know, oh my God, what's going on? And she replied all this stuff back. And I was like, oh, okay. It's like when we get a cyclone here, I get it. Right. It's just on a bigger scale, obviously. But at the end of her email, she said, don't worry, pray. I was like, ah, this is coming from my auntie in Tampa, Florida. I was like, of course. How did I forget? Don't worry, pray, okay? And yeah, you're right, Kristen, because all the leaders know that it does not help. They focus on a solution. And I can't remember the meme, but there's so many memes out there, entrepreneurial memes. It's kind of like, you know, the crazy ones or the out there ones or the positive ones or the leaders or the business mindset people constantly looking for solution. There is never a problem because there's always a solution. It's like, where is the solution? It's like, there's a problem. No, where's the solution? Constantly looking for it. Not like, oh, here's the problem. Oh, let's share that. No, let's focus on the solution, right? Speaking of cancer, I'm going to get my book and let's talk about cancer. Probably going to cop a lot of flack for this live stream, but kind of ready to cut a lot of people out of my life at the moment, so go for it. You're just showing me where you're at. Oh look, I just opened up to breast cancer. Funny that. I was looking for cancer and then breast cancer staring out at me. Let's have a look, shall we? This is in Inna Segal's metaphysics book that I use on all my live streams. Well, a lot of them if you follow me. Breast cancer, inability to nurture yourself because you take on everybody else's problems, feeling guilty and wronged, too much worry and apprehension, a lack of self-confidence and love, feeling like a victim. See also cancer. Let's have a look at cancer. I'm feeling nervous because it's a big fucking topic to talk about. Yes, there's a lot of people that die from it. Yes, there's a lot of people suffering from it. Yes, there's a lot of people supporting a lot of people suffering from it. Yes, there's a lot of people who have lost a lot of people from it. Yes, there's a lot of people who know somebody who's got cancer, who's lost somebody from it. And I'm very nervous about talking about this. However, I am here to break fucking shit, yeah? And if people get angry and fire up at me, that's fine. Go for it, okay? Because it's only speaking truth. And yes, there's different levels, and yes, some people can never heal from cancer even when they do all the like the work, because like internal personal development work, because ultimately we can't control anything. We can do as much personal development work, we can do as much chemotherapy, we can do as much anything we want. Ultimately, we have no control over anything. And the more we can let go of that, well, the more we come to peace with things. So, cancer is feeling limited, angry, fearful, out of control. Carrying wounds from the past. Not feeling good enough. Shrinking inside and attacking yourself from within. Feeling like guilt, grief, and uncertainty are eating away at your body. On guard and never able to relax and let go. Often pushing yourself to do more than you can handle. Trying to please others and constantly seeking approval. Bladder cancer, and that lists all the cancers there. So, like I said, cancer is that, you know, resentment, feeling limited, angry, fearful, out of control, and wherever it sits in the body has specific meaning as well, because any sort of illness, like the body has different, like the chakras have different meanings in our life, the body has different meanings in our life, you know how you can go get a reflexology and, you know, there's all the different organs in your foot, the whole body has different meanings, yeah? So, I'm just looking at your comment there was more comments that came up. So So Kylie, amen to that. Yeah. Yep, thanks for sharing that, Robin. I love that you're doing this. I've been condemned for sharing such an opinion before. Yeah, I'm fucking nervous about it, but hey, if I don't speak up, then who's going to? Because, I don't know, a lot of people don't enjoy, or they're scared of confrontation with me, and something that I'm getting used to. So, I don't know, if you've got something to say about this, please, by all means, comment. I want to hear it. And if you think that this will help somebody or awaken somebody, then share it. Because I truly do believe that the hurricane, you know, is a big, you know, contributing factor to all that stuff with Donald Trump. And, you know, like when, I'm not sure if you remember, like, but I remember when Donald Trump was getting elected and people were saying, you know, it's like the worst thing in history that can happen. For Donald Trump being elected because of all his, you know, I don't know, plans and shit. No, I honestly have no idea because I don't watch that shit. I'm just creating my own world, right? And this is like essential to have in your bookshelf, Kristen. Secret Language of Your Body by Ina Segal. And yeah, just honestly, you know, maybe what's going to come from this hurricane is a big dose of compassion that the world needs. Perhaps. Because everyone's banding together. Because they have talked about this in the times to come, that, you know, there will be mass destruction on the planet. But it's what the earth needs to bring people together. So we can either heal through pain or we can heal through joy. And that is a choice. Even when it doesn't seem like it, even when it's the hardest, we do have a choice to heal through joy or pain. So if you just joined this live stream, you might want to go and rewatch. I was pretty fired up at the start, but I obviously need to say what I say because it was building up and building up and building up. And I'm sick of people not taking responsibility and fucking sharing all this shit and blah blah blah. So go and check it out. On the 21st of September, I'm starting the Calling in Your Soulmate, and is based in your sacral chakra. So this is about getting clear in the relationship with yourself, in other people, and with everything on earth. Peace starts within. So if we are having unrest and unpeace within ourselves, then it's going to create unrest on the planet. So in Calling in Your Soulmate, we look through past life karma, look through breaking the vows that we made to people in this life and a past life. So, you know, if you've had boyfriends or girlfriends in your past and said words like I'm going to be with you forever, or create pacts or something when you're teenagers, and, you know, those pacts and vows have impact on your relationships currently. So in Calling in Your Soulmate, we work through releasing those, clearing those, and all the past life, you know, karma. So all those sorts of threads that come up as well. And if you want to join that, the early bird closes on the 19th. So only 9 days away before early bird closes. So I'll post a link into the comments. You can grab that at the early bird price. And obviously it's about calling in your soulmate, but this is deeply in the sacral chakra. This is in your womb, yeah? This is about releasing all those unhealthy, toxic things that are feeding the negativity in your life, and being able to know what nourishes us, because we might know and think that we want certain things, but ultimately we need to feel what's inside of us in a healthy, nourished way, yeah? So Debbie says the tragedy of life is not death, but what we let die inside of us while we live. Oh my God, hail to that! Oh, cheers to that. Hell yes, yeah? And the thing that just came to mind when saying that we all have a life purpose to live on this planet. And while who really fucking knows, yeah? Whenever I say or teach anything, I always say, take what resonates and leave the rest. Why? Because ultimately, like what just dropped in when you said that, is that, you know, if you look at Wayne Dyer or Louise Hay that died recently, like when you live your life purpose and your purpose on earth is done, you leave. However, disease can also come from not being on purpose and harboring all those emotions. So it's twofold. One, we have no control. Two, we might as well heal through joy and live our destiny while we have fun on the planet. And three, we might as well be here to serve a purpose and a role so we don't have to come back and repeat and repeat and repeat. So in calling in your soulmate too, it's about gestating your life purpose, clearing out and getting clear so that you can give birth to living your dreams, to getting clear on what they even are, whether that's with somebody or not, and allowing that to unfold and blossom. So I'll post a link in the comments. If you've got any questions, please let me know. Like I said, if you feel this live stream will help somebody, please share it. If you've got any comments and think that everything I've said is bullshit, please let me know, because I'm very curious about that for you. And I shall see you very soon. Keeping it fucking real, as always. Lots of love. Namaste.